Alright guys, what is going on? BE Sports Cards here, and we are back with another video on the channel. And in today's video, what we are going to be doing is going over some of the best cards in my collection. Now, why we are doing this video is mainly just because I wanted to get some content out for you guys. It's been a minute since we've gotten some content out, and I don't have a whole lot to post right now. I've been a little bit busy, and also products haven't been great at the moment. So we're gonna be getting, some MLB products here soon. Hopefully some stuff I can actually get off of either Target or maybe some cheap hobby boxes. And so we're gonna just be going over some of my best cards. Now, I've sold a lot of cards before that I did own. I've sold a pink Joe Burrow rated rookie for over 150 bucks, hollow Jalen Hurts for 100 bucks, a Peyton Manning downtown for 300 bucks. So I've sold a lot of my collection. I've been opening a lot of retail products. I've gotten lucky with a lot of really good hits over the course of my probably 3 years now back in the hobby. But otherwise, this is these are going to be some of the best cards I have. They're going to be ranging from anywhere from 10 to I don't even know how much my most expensive one is worth. So I don't have a lot of great cards, but I have a lot of $5 to $10 cards, and I'm hoping to kind of I'm hoping to kind of compress my my collection at least into more of bigger cards one day. Take 20 small cards, turn it into one $100 card. But with that being said, though, we're just gonna hop right into it, do a little showcase video. Let me know who you guys collect, what your best card is, and we're just gonna be going random. So this first card is a JT. Pulled this one out of select. I PC JT, as I am a Wisconsin Badgers fan, and he was one of the best Badger running backs of all time. Might get this card graded at some point. I don't know. I pulled it when it first came out, selected. So that's a $15 card, I think. Just a nice card for the PC there. Field level orange. Can't go wrong there. It's a really beautiful card. These three I just picked up recently. I gotta fix that ring light. I am doing another voiceover, by the way, just because of the mic being not at my place where I record these videos. So Devontae Wyatt autograph there from Mosaic. You got a Devontae Wyatt out of 25 there, and you got a Devontae Wyatt honeycomb. So three cool Devontae Wyatts. He's a first round pick. He's solid. I mean, I think he'll be a good player in the future. I just kind of collect him because he's cheap and he's a Packer player. This is a card I pulled a couple years ago, and it was probably worth 10 bucks. Now it's probably worth 50, 60. And I'm considering getting it graded. It had a little dent in it somewhere. I don't know if it was a huge dent, but it was right on the right hand side there. You can't really see it though. I might send that in for grading. I don't know. When I started collecting again, I kind of left these cards out on the table a little bit long, and so I feel like some of these older ones have a lot of surface damage, even though they're not easy to tell from far away at least. But I guess if a grading company, I don't know, I could see that getting a 10. I could see it getting an 8 because of surface damage. So I'm not entirely sure. I might just send a bunch in and see what I get. I've never actually done grading before, and so I need to do that at some point. Justin Herbert base rookie. I'm gonna just hold on to this one probably forever because this is the first Justin Herbert I ever pulled. I remember I got some optic. I got 5 blaster boxes of optic, and I was the last one to get it when this product first came out. I made my money back and then some on those blaster boxes. That is 100. They were 20 bucks. I think I got a pink Burrow, that card. I got some more cards in the future. Hollow Jalen Hurts, a Jalen Hurts patch card that I just sold for 50 bucks this year. So definitely made my money back on those $20 blasters. Those were really, really good back in the day. And some Justin Jefferson cards too. This is another, as I am PCing, Packer players as well. I don't really know what to do with Jordan Love. I'm not going to keep buying Jordan Loves. I think I'm just going to hold on to the Jordan Loves that I do have. This is a autograph patch card out of 150, 4 of 150. Brett Favre, eBay, 1 of 1 right there. And so, thick card, jersey auto. Pick this up for 50 bucks. It's worth I think it's worth probably around 150 now. So I'm just gonna hold with Jordan Love. I don't want to be doubly disappointed, as he could be a bad player and then I could lose. If his price shoots up, I will probably sell Jordan Love. This is a pink Justin Herbert. I have it in a card saver because I'm thinking about sending it off to grading. It is such a clean card. Maybe a touch of surface damage. I don't know. I think I'm definitely gonna clean it off one more time, like really thoroughly, before I send that off, if I do. But that's also one of the first cards I pulled. Super cool card. I love that card. And I'll probably send this one off too. I mean, it's a select. Select usually grades pretty well. I mean, it's pretty well centered. You guys will have to let me know if you think that's off centered, but I think that's really centered. And so that also could get a 10. And we're in business then. This one I just bought straight up for like $25 in free shipping on eBay like a couple years ago when Rodgers won MVP. I just wanted some Jordan Love, you know. I just wanted to get some of his cards. And this card's probably about 80, 90 bucks now. PSA 10 Fireburst Jordan Love. Super cool. I just thought it was a really pretty card too. I like the Fireburst, the Prism Fireburst, whatever you want to call it, out of Phoenix. And I just think it's super cool. So pick that one up. It's worth a lot now. And so, again, another hold for Jordan Love until, you know, eventually he might become the starter. And if he's 100% the starter and his prices go up, I probably will sell him. But this is a weird one. But it is an Onyeka Okongwu. I bought this for like 50 bucks. Origins on-card auto out of 99. I just thought Okongwu was going to be a pretty good player, and he is actually a solid player. So I picked up a bunch of him back in the day. I have like a bunch of $5 to $10 cards of his, and this is the only one probably noteworthy. It's probably around still 50, 60, 70 bucks. It hasn't moved much because he's been average. He's a solid player for Atlanta, but he's nothing special. So his prices are decent, but they're nothing like insane, out of the ordinary. So cool card though. I thought it was a beautiful card for sure. Right there on the on-card Onyeka autograph. A lot of variety in this video for sure. A ton of variety. This is a DeAndre Ayton Donruss Optic PSA 10. Just a base. I don't know why, but I had like a month span where I was just like really all in on DeAndre Ayton. I still think he's a really underrated player, but I just don't think, I think when you are the #1 pick, I think you have some expectations to hold up to, and I don't think he has, and so I think his prices reflect that. But he went to chip this year. You never know. His prices may start to soar, but again, he's like the 4th option on the Suns, so probably 3rd. I mean, Chris Paul isn't really a score first kind of guy, but DeAndre Ayton kind of gets overlooked now, unfortunately, and as he should. I mean, Kevin Durant and Devin Booker are on the same team, and Chris Paul, who, you know, just gets a lot of attention. So unfortunate there, but not my best investment. I probably spent like 20 bucks on each of those, and they're probably worth like 15 now. So I mean, it's not a bad investment. This is more of a PC card, probably a $10 card, honestly, but I remember I bought this for like $1 a while ago. But it was a Devin Williams out of 99 Topps Finest. He's always been a great pitcher, probably one of the best relievers in the league, if not the best. You know, not a whole lot to say. I thought it was an on-card auto, non-rookie, but I don't really care. It's a super cool card art, and it's just kind of a Brewers collection, as I am a fan of them as well. So really cool there. And this is another guy I collect pretty heavily, Willy Adames. He's an awesome player, so I got his first Bowman autograph. I mean, can't go wrong there. Cannot go wrong there. I think I picked this card up for like 40 bucks when he joined the Brewers. I think this is a more expensive card now, as he is probably the best hitter on the Brewers now. I mean, they stick him in the 2-3 hole every day. Great hitter, great fielder, and he is an excellent, excellent person as well. So, I mean, this is just a card that I've always wanted to have. I liked him on the Rays. I mean, he was a fan favorite on the Rays too. Hopefully the Brewers extend him. That would be absolutely amazing. I have more of him, definitely in my collection, as you know, you will see. But otherwise, this is a really cool card. Triple patch game used memorabilia, Yelich, Hader, and Jesus Aguilar. Now Aguilar, if I wanted to probably increase the value of this card, I'd probably cut it by 1/3 on Jesus Aguilar. But you got Yelich autograph. I mean, he was the MVP this year. You got Hader, and you got Jesus Aguilar, who was also I believe he was an all-star. I could be wrong, but he absolutely demolished for like 1 year. And this was just a really cool piece to me. I think I got it for like $50, $60. Probably spent more than it's worth now, but it's just a super cool piece to me because, you know, it just resembles the history of like the 2-year span in which this team was really, really, really solid. They still are really good. The Brewers are an awesome team, but since, you know, 2018, 2019, they've struggled for sure. And so this is definitely a really cool kind of memorial piece to that old squad right there, especially with Jesus Aguilar. This is a cool one I spent probably 50 on. I bet it's worth more now. Willie Adames, National Treasures, RPA with the A, I believe that's an A. Could be wrong. I don't know. But player used, don't know what that means. Player used material and autograph. It's obviously unlicensed. It's National Treasures, so it is not going to have the Tampa Bay Rays jerseys. I believe they have to do some like private photo shoots or something. I don't know what they do, or they just Photoshop them off. Either way, super cool card, on-card autograph of Willie out of 99. Can't go wrong there. He's, again, one of my favorite players, one of my favorite Brewers of all time, and so that's an awesome card. Another great Brewer player is Corbin Burnes. Obviously, he's one of the best pitchers in the league. I don't think he'll be sticking around on the Brewers for much longer, but doesn't really matter to me. Still will always have a place in my heart from 2019 to 2020, at least 2023. We'll see how far after he goes, if at all. But just thought it was a cool card. I picked it up again for like $50 a while ago. Player worn memorabilia, on-card auto out of 199. It's a rookie too, so I thought that was a cool card for sure. The patch was pretty nice. This is a really cool one as well. Christian Yelich out of 10. Probably spent more than I should have on this card. It was around like $100. I bought this like a couple of years ago, just when he was starting to slump, and so he hasn't really dug himself out of that hole. I kind of assumed he would, but he hasn't. Cool patch though, game used patch. Obviously it was some sort of number or lettering, I'm not sure, but 2017 to 2020, absolute amazing player. And ever since then, he's been average, but I don't really care. Brewer fans will remember this guy. MLB fans will remember this guy as one of the most dominant hitters in baseball over a 2-year span. And so, you miss those days, but he's still a really good player. And on top of it, it's just kind of, again, a good memorial piece. Definitely won't be getting rid of that for a long time. Super cool card right there. Otherwise, we just picked this one up because he is a new Brewer. William Contreras on-card autograph. Rookie card from Topps 5-star. I got this card for like $10. I don't know why he doesn't go for that much. I would assume it's because catchers probably don't go for a whole lot, and I mean, he wasn't like amazing for the Braves. He was a really good hitter. He just didn't play a whole lot. So on the Brewers, he hasn't hit a home run yet, but that doesn't really matter because he's batting over 300. So definitely one of the better Brewer hitters now. And so this is just another one I just picked up randomly because I thought it looked cool. I like the play clock in the back of that picture too. I think it's a cool picture. And so pick this one up. PSA 8 obviously only, but again, I don't really care about the PSA grade on it. It looks centered enough. It might have some surface damage. I bought that with the grade, so I don't know. This one I also bought. I just saw it one day for like $10 at a show. Got that. It was a Prestige PSA 9. This is a really cool one. 9 unfortunately only, but it is an on-card rated prospect of Willie Adames out of 25. 1 of 25. So, I mean, again, can't go wrong there. Rated prospect, super good player. Obviously in his Tampa Bay, at least unlicensed gear, of course, but his Tampa Bay uniform-ish kind of. So I don't know. It's an awesome piece. Love that card. I don't really care if it's unlicensed because I'm not a Tampa Bay fan anyway, so it doesn't really matter to me. Picked up a Jackson Churio. Unfortunately, it's only a 9, but I want to have something of this guy just in case he turns into an amazing player, because I think he could. He's really young yet, so his prices won't go down for a long time. Probably give him 2-3 years. This is a card I showed in the last Johnny Davis video, but in my last PC like mail day type video, but I got it in a mag now, and look how cool that looks. I don't like the one color patch obviously, but the autograph's super clean, and so it's one of my better cards in my collection now, at least in terms of like, I don't know how cool it is. These are some random ones. I thought this card was broken into 2, but it was just super thick. It says preview on the back of it. I never noticed that it said preview on the back of it. I don't know what that means. Someone will have to let me know. I would assume it's obviously, Chronicle. This is out of Chronicles, so I don't know what that means, but it's a 10. Michael Porter Jr. got this a couple years ago as well, and that I don't know why. I just had a weird hunch to invest in Michael Porter Jr. cards, but he's been good. I mean, I was at least I invested in him when he like hurt his back super bad and he was out for a long time. So I invested in him then, and I think it was a pretty good investment. I got those cards for like 10 bucks each. I think they're worth like 20 now. I mean, can't go wrong with 10s. That is the moral of the story there. Here's just kind of a smaller one, just a Trey Lance silver. I have a lot of these like smaller Trey Lance, Zach Wilson, Mac Jones cards. So I'm really hoping he picks it up. I had a lot of Trevor Lawrence too, but I've sold a lot of Trevor. Don't know how I exactly feel about Trevor's future. I think he's gonna be an excellent player, but I just don't know if his prices will reflect that very well. So a bunch of Trey Lance as well. I'm holding on to that, obviously. Kind of got a hole at this point. Kyle Pitts, NFL debut, honeycomb, really cool. Pulled this one myself. It was worth like 150 bucks when I sold it, or when I pulled it. I think it's worth about 50 bucks now. Disappointed in Kyle Pitts to say the least, but I'm hoping he picks it up. He's got to be, he's got to pick it up. He's got one generational talent, so I'm hoping, you don't just draft a tight end 4th overall for him, or whatever overall it was. It was high for him to not, completely dominate the league. But Boogie Basham here, I don't know why I showed that card, but it's an on-card autograph, or not on-card, but it's a cool optic autograph. That is not actually damage on the card, that's just on the sleeve. But this is a Russell Wilson out of 5. So one-off jersey number, unfortunately, but cool card nonetheless. Russell Wilson out of 5. I remember I had a Rookies and Stars box that I got such good pulls out of. I sold a lot of them. There was like a Devontae Smith RPA in there as well. Here's one of the cards I got out of those 5. Definitely looks perfect for grading. Look how clean and centered that is. Maybe a little bit high on the top, but man, that is a nice card. Hoping that gets a 10. I'm definitely going to send all those optics in. I got to send those in. There's really no point in not. The raw card goes for a lot less than a 9, so I kind of weighed the options there, and so I kind of got to do it. If it gets an 8, might crack it, I don't know, but only a few cards left, guys. We and the best is coming up here shortly. But Jake Cronenworth out of 10, out of Topps Gallery. I remember I just bought this one day for no reason. I bought a Gallery blaster box, and I pulled this card. I'm like, oh, okay. He's not too bad, and he's been solid. He's okay for the Padres. So that that could be a $30 card, $40 card. Here's a Kevin Fiala. I do have some hockey in here as well, or at least one. Kevin Fiala on card autograph. He was a Wild for a while, so I'm a Wild fan as well, and so he was on the Wild, and unfortunately he's not anymore. So I kind of gotta look to sell this card. Probably he's on the Kings. He's not a bad player for sure, but regardless. I don't know. Cool card, but we're probably going to look to sell that. Justin Jefferson, tie-dye, field level. This is my best card for sure. 100% my best card in this video. If this gets a 10, which you guys will have to let me know. There was some like lines on the back of this. I don't think they're like surface damage. I'll show you guys here in a second. I don't think it's surface damage, but it looks like it's just like the card itself. Kind of had some lines on the back. Now I don't know if you guys can see it in this lighting. I tried to show you guys. On the front it looks completely clean. It looks solid on the front. Obviously it is a die cut though, but on the back there were like some lines, but you can't see it super easily. You can't see it there. You can't see them like this. I had a magnifying glass, but they go all the way down horizontally. I think it might just be like the printing of the card, but I could be wrong. You cannot see it. I tried my best to try and show you guys. You really can't see it. I might just send it off to grading. If it gets like a 7 or a 6, I'll just crack it and then just sell it as is. But if not, I don't know. I really don't know what to do with that card. But if this gets a 10, it's a insane card. But that is going to do it for the video, guys. I hope you did enjoy. If you did, smash the like button down below. Subscribe if you are new to the channel. With that being said, I'll see you in the next one, guys. A lot of content coming out. Peace out.